Right, Warwick, I'm going to get set up for this video. If you're quiet, watch the fish. You can feed them in a minute with me, alright? Good lad. Just sit there quiet while I get this done, and then we can do what we need to do. Alright? Well done. You better not be stealing Haribo again. Hannah will go mental at you. Are you choking? Cough, man. Cough. Cheers, Warwick. Thanks, buddy. Hi everyone, Paul ISM. Welcome to another At The Bench video. As always, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell notification, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. As always, any products you see me show in these videos are linked in the description down below. Big long list, go over there, you can click on it, have a look at all the products I use in all my videos. So welcome to the bench update. We're at the bench today, we're not in the car. So what have we got today? We've got a bit of talk about upcoming buddy build. We've got to talk about my current builds, the bike build, classic car build we need to have a little chat about as well. Warwick's in here, hopefully he's drawing over there at the minute, hopefully he'll sit there quietly for a bit and doesn't eat his crayons again. We're also going to have a look at the aquarium. You don't have to, you can skip through that bit if you want. We won't do it every week, literally I've done this because it's doing so well, so we'll have a little look at that in a bit. Got a couple of builds to look at, we'll talk about the bike build as well. So been a busy old week, loads of modelling done this week, bit of a slow start and then absolutely beasted through a couple of builds to get finished this week. The Escort Bastos Cosworth's done and the Valencia Super Impretta's done that I started a while back. Hit a point on the bike. The bike, we're filming currently, there's filming ongoing. We're starting on the exhausts, radiators, there's some body work, like internal body work to do. They all need to glue in together, fill in. So it's taking time to let the glue dry. CA glue dry, and now we're at sanding, so I'm going to get cracking over that over the next couple of days. But it was just nice to get a couple of builds off the bench. I've not finished a build in over 6 weeks. The last build I finished was a GT40, and it was nice to get one off the bench done, dusted and out of the way. And then just that little bit of a push on the Escort gave me the edge to get the Impretta done. The Impretta was all painted up, it literally did final detail work, assembling, and a complete night the other night in a hangout, listened to tunes with a load of the guys. I think I worked on it from like 7 till 1:30 in the morning or whatever it was, 1 in the morning, and absolutely beasted through the build, finished it the next day, done. So it just shows a productive night at the bench. The hangouts are brilliant for this, you can get a lot done. So I've got another build I want to try and get done, and that's our Volvo Saloon I started a while back, and I think then that is it really. I've got a 4 or 5 pairs up there that the decals are in Fubar on. I kind of lost the mojo on, but yeah, and I've got a bike part start. Just want to try and get some of this backlog out of the way. It's nice to get them off your back as such. So like I said, the bike build's ongoing. We should have another part out for that beginning of next week, I would say, where we're going to concentrate on get the exhaust built up, filled, sprayed, heat stained. I hate doing the exhausts. I can do them, don't get me wrong, just don't like doing them. We've got the radiators assembled, some inner bodywork panels. They're going to need carbon in as well. We're going to have a look at that. And yeah, it's turning out really well. Very happy how that build's going, and happy how the Escort turned out, which I'll show you in a second, and the Subaru. Subaru not quite as good, but the Escort, very happy with that. It's a scheme I want to do for a long time. So, future buddy build, we've got the pickup truck buddy build started. Luke very kindly bought me a kit because he's mad. It's up there. Very kindly bought it me, absolutely nuts, and sent me some Black Rifle coffee as well, which is very cool. Cheers mate, thank you very much, you're mad. I also had a lovely gift off Sam, sent me the Bosch Alfa Romeo from Tamiya, madman, and Mike's also sent me the Tamiya 02 RC211V, but we are going to sort you out, Mike. You just need to let me know what you want in return, buddy. Doesn't sound right. Model related? Yeah, And then I went and found another O2 online as well. Kit have been active for ages, and I've got 2 now, so very happy about that as well. So pick up buddy build. It's going to start on the 16th. Somebody said there was a toon egg thing on. I've got no recollection of that at all. There isn't a kit under there, past started, I don't want to build. It's not like me, is it? So the pickup build is going to start on the 16th of this month and run through for 6 weeks. Any pickup truck, as long as it is a pickup truck. Basically, we're going to run for 6 weeks. Kit's got to be new and unstarted. Pickup truck, it can be military, civilian, any scale, whatever you want to do. As long as it's a physical pickup truck or started life as a pickup truck, it's eligible. So you can do military, civilian, weather them, diorama, whatever you want to do with it. But you've got 6 weeks to do it. Starting from then. When that finishes, I think we're going to come back and do another McLaren GTR build. Something that a few of us want to do, including myself. And that's something we'll definitely come back and have a look at as well. So 16th, that there's a post on the Facebook page. You can go post on there. Just search my name on the ISM Facebook page. The post will pop up and you can have a look there. I also put a post up yesterday, I think it was, on my Paul ISM page, ISM, and Dan Edmonds very kindly shared it again. Cheers, Dan. For the classic car build we did a while back. I keep forgetting to put the post up. Chunk reminded me the other day, Clinton, and I forgot again. And then I remembered yesterday. So there's a post up. It's got a picture of my GT40. Put a pic of your build and derby truck part, and we'll go through them on the next bench update. Have a look at all the finished builds. Some cracking builds in that one. Really, really nice. Hopefully the pickup truck one will be just as interesting. We'll see. And like you say, McLaren after that one. I think that's the plan with me and Sam to do. So let's have a little look at some of my finished builds. Let's start off with the Bastos Escort. I'm going to pop some pics up. So this is Tamiya / Domino / Bell Kit's re-release of the 94 Tamiya kit. Still a brilliant kit to this day. One of my favourite cars. I'd love to have one of these as a road car. I really, really would. Always loved the 3-door Sierra Cosworth, but I think I like the Escort more now. But this is Tamiya's kit. We've got the brand new Reggie model Bastos scheme with the Speedline rims. It was primed in UMP white primer, sprayed in the Zero Paint Bastos red. Reggie decals, superb, went on well. A couple of them nearly got screwed up, but lucky save, got them back on the car. So very happy that they laid down absolutely perfect. Really do like Reggie decals, really do rate them as some of the best out there. Speedline rims, really nice, which we'll touch on in a minute with the Subaru. Really nicely moulded, cast rims. Again, no problem at all. So it was 2K'd in the Pro range as usual. The wheels were painted in, on this one, I think it was TS26. Same as the chassis and the interior and the roll cage and what have you. They were polished with polishes, and that's all I'm going to say for now. And wax with a wax. More on that later. And they come out great. Really happy. It's one of my favourite cars growing up. They're beautiful, and this turned out really well. Very happy with the pictures as well. It's a stunning looking scheme. Some of these cars just look great photographs. Some not so much. Some really pop when they're photographed, and this is one of them. And very, very happy it turned out. Added the usual PE Virtual seatbelts inside. And that's about it, really. Pretty much standard kit. Really nice build. I got about 8 of these in the stash still, and I've only got 9. Loads of schemes for them. One of my favourite cars. So yeah, really happy to get that done. It's a scheme I saw and thought, yeah, I really want to build that. Second car, and you have to bear with me because I started this ages ago, so the details are a little fuzzy. This is Tamiya's Subaru 99, same kit I did in the Techniques Guide video. Primed in UMP white primer. It's Zero Paint's Trouble 5 Rally Blue. Then we've got some MSN Creation Valencia decals, which were, again, absolutely superb. Quite a tricky scheme, but they went on no bother at all. Pro Range 2K, again, this went on a little thick on this. Like I said on the last bench updates, sometimes these 2Ks go perfect. Sometimes, if you're a bit distracted or whatever, they don't go on. And they went on a little bit thick on this one. I think it's more a point with the 2K to gauge whether you need those 2 wet coats or you can get away with 1. It's a fine line between putting on a little bit too thick and it gets a toyish look, or not put on thick enough, and you can see the decals through the 2K. On this one, it not touch thick, so this was completely flatted back, as was the Escort. I forgot that point. Completely flatted back with 3000 micro mesh. Then hit with 6 and 8 and 12, completely flatted and polished with those. Then hit it with some polishes, a compound and a polish, and then it was waxed, yes, with stuff. Again, more of that later on, I'm not going to say anything right now. And it came out really well. Quite happy with the finish on that. The wheels are Renaissance speed lines, and compared to the Reggie, they're awful. Absolutely awfully cast. Air holes in them, defects everywhere, really, really shocking. The car didn't sit straight, so obviously one of the wheels is off somewhere. And very, very disappointing. And I've got a few sets of them, and they're all like that. So yeah, a bit disappointing for that, because they're not cheap rims, they're like 18 quid a set. But they're on, they look okay. Interior is pretty standard. I didn't have any fabric belts. This was one I just wanted to get done while I was in the mood. What I did was the old trick of cutting out the decals. So leave them on the backing paper, don't wet them, cut them around with some scissors and a knife, and then say glue them on. And you get that 3D look without mucking around with all the P. It's a nice little trick. Doesn't look as good as the ribbon belts, but it's still there and it looks good. But overall, happy how it turned out. It looks pretty good. And it's another one out the shelf, or the boxes of doom. Like I say, I've still got a Volvo to do, and there's a bike to do as well after the RC211, sorry. And that's it. That's where we're at with the build. I'm not going to show them the bikes. It's where we were last time. You'll see it in the next video for it. But yeah, busy week of modelling, which is always good. And yeah, that's that. So let's go and have a quick look at the aquarium and have a look what we got in here. So I'll try not bore the life out of you, but this is the aquarium. It's in the man cave, it is in the modelling cave, hence why I am showing it. For those that don't know, this is completely unheated, unfiltered, there's no CO2 in here. There are fertilizers now, which I'll go through at the end of the video. And as you can see, the plants have gone wild, they've grown crazy, absolutely beautiful. Remember the last video, we got some more fish, added them to it. We got some Endler guppies. I think we got 3 of them. They were in there for about 4 or 5 days, and I went back and bought another 4. So we now got 7 Endler guppies in here, all male, so we don't get any unwanted babies in here for now. But they're all doing absolutely superb, happy as Larry, no problems at all. The water's fully been tested. I am perfect, almost perfect. I think I've got a GH of 3 and a KH of 6, or the other way around I think it was actually. I think it was a GH of 6, KH of 3. pH is around about 7. Ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate across the board is 0. So it shows the plants are absorbing all those nutrients and any excess pollutants in there and doing their job well. And they've grown phenomenally well. They've been propagated already, which means they've been cut and replanted. Some have been trimmed. I'm throwing duckweed away and salvinia off the surface almost every other day now. And it's just absolutely thriving in there. It really is coming along really well. Shrimp are doing well. All the Amanos have molted now. The cherry shrimp aren't quite as much as the Amanos. These guys are really bold. As you can see, I've started feeding them now as well. The Amanos loving their food. They're very, very funny creatures, and I do enjoy watching them. They seem to have grown quite a bit as well over the last few weeks. As you can see, here's one chowing down on a shrimp pellet. All the others looking around for the others on the floor. And yeah, they're doing really well. Very happy, very content, and they've done a fantastic job of clearing up any excess algae. Need to give the glass a little bit of a wipe at the bottom here. It's quite hard to get to. But as a cleanup crew, they've done fantastic, and using some of those sea chem products, I've got rid of that excess algae that we've got. There's a few leaves that still need to be cleaned up there, but I'm sure the boys will get around them at some point and get them cleaned up. But they're very happy. You see there's one trying to scarp away with a pellet. Yeah, very inquisitive. I do like these guys. They are quite funny in there. But like I say, everything's doing well. All the fish are happy. Plants are very happy. All the inverts are happy. And it's very, very interesting to look at and quite relaxing as well. The Endler guppies, while they wouldn't be my first choice of fish, there's little blue. They're ideal for this because they can tolerate lower temps. and being small, don't pollute too much. And even though this is unheated, it still sits at 23 to 25 degrees centigrade in my cave. Okay, there we go. So that's the aquarium. If it's a bit boring, I understand. Just skip through that part. We don't want to watch it. It's only going to be a few minutes long. Just skip through it. I know everyone's want to see it, and I'm not going to show it every time. I've just showed it because I'm so happy how it's going. It's amazing. I never thought an unheated, unfiltered tank planted would do so well. It is literally thriving. It is crazy. The products I've been using, which again I am rating very highly, first time using them, we've got Seachem's Prime. If you're a fish keeper, this is the chlorinator. It also detoxifies ammonia, nitrite and nitrate as well. So pretty cool stuff. Big bottle of that's like £10, £15. It'll last you for such a long time. And then I was going to go down the fertilizer route on this. I was going to try and do it unfertilized. It probably would have worked, but reading online, the nutrients this kind of stuff adds is worth adding to it. So I can wipe the bottle because it just spills down the front a touch. It adds all the missing micronutrients and what have you out the tank, and that is Seachem's Flourish. Ignore the front, there's a dodgy stain. So this is their weekly or bi-weekly, it says, but I'm doing it weekly. It adds microelements, trace elements and other nutrients. And then the Flourish XL, which is another one to add. Again, twice weekly it recommends. So it adds carbon, basically CO2 I think, to the tank. And I've added 2 doses of this and those plants have gone crazy. They've been trimmed and repropagated in there a couple of times. I've moved a few things around and it's just beautiful. It's gone absolutely crazy how well it's gone. We've lost all the biofilm off the top, which is the organic film that you get settling on the surface because there's no filter in there, no water agitation. That's all gone. The duckweed and salvinia has gone crazy in there. All the plants, the fish are happy as Larry. The shrimp are fine. And it's absolutely fantastic. It really is. Very happy how that's going. And it's nice to sit and watch. I often find myself leaving the hangouts at 1 in the morning or whatever, and I still sit there for 15 minutes looking at all the fish and the shrimps and the snails, seeing what they're up to. And yeah, it's nice to have an aquarium in here again. It is very, very relaxing. There we go. Hope I haven't bored you too much. It's a waffle. It's one of those. In the next bench update, I'm going to have a look through that MotoGP book I bought. Probably not going to do a review on it. I don't know. Should I do a review on it? It's that big, thick MotoGP in... Oh, what was it? Oh, it basically goes through all the rules, the machines, the stats, technology, everything. Should I ever do a proper review? Do you want to see a proper review? Let me know in the chat if you do. Because if not, I'll just show it the bench update to make it quicker. And there we are. That's it. As always, check out upretail.com. Man and Lee's business, we've got loads of new stuff in, new kits. There's other stuff on the way, stuff being worked on right now, but repair for Telford as well. So it's manic, it really is crazy. Check out ISM International Scam on the Facebook page and forum. Check out my Paul ISM Facebook page, Live at the Bench page, Off Air Hangout group. And of course, sub to the channel, hit the little bell notification, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. I do reply to every comment down below, even if you just say hello. Hello. There you go. Thanks for watching today. I'll catch you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.